So, what can you do to drive traffic to your website or landing page that will not cost you money, which is simple to do and doesn't seem like work? If you ask me, well, I would say it's Facebook, and most importantly, Facebook groups. You see, your ideal targeted audience is spending time on Facebook multiple times a day, messaging their friends, hanging out in groups, and posting new updates. Now, while you might think you need to pay to get in front of your targeted audience on Facebook, there are many different ways of going about it, especially when you're using Facebook groups. Here are some actionable tips you can start following to generate tons of free traffic from Facebook groups. Before we get into all that, if you want to be effective with this traffic method, it's recommended to have a Facebook business account which is separated from your personal Facebook account. I'm sure if you have been on Facebook for a while now, your Facebook account or feed is full with pictures or posts from friends and families. All those posts and pictures from friends and family can be a distraction when it comes to growing your business, and trying to clean all that up is a lot of work, which is why it's better to just have an account specifically for your business. Your Facebook business account is nothing else than a funnel that leads all your viewers to your main target. Your main target here can be your website, email capturing page, or any content creation platform like YouTube. So for example, if my business target is to capture emails from interested viewers, I'll optimize my Facebook business account so it leads people to my email capturing page. Now, when it comes to optimizing your Facebook business account, well, let's just quickly go through some of the important optimization tips before diving into the free traffic generation method. So to get started, your profile picture and the banner are the first things your visitors will see when they visit your Facebook business account, and it's a shame not to use it to lead viewers to wherever you want, which is why you might want to consider adding a professional image here and a banner or cover image which is combined with a message that leads viewers to your website, your YouTube channel, podcast, or a landing page. Wherever you want to get subscribers. Below the banner or cover image here, you can use up to 100 characters for a quick introduction, and again, a link that will lead interested visitors to wherever you want. You also have more room to add a proper bio in the About tab. You can easily get to the About page by clicking on the About tab below the top banner. Then under the Contact and Basic Information tab here, you can also add links that will funnel interested viewers to your website and other social accounts. You can click on any of these pencil-like image icons to edit any of these links. The work and education area here is another area that you can add a link that will lead visitors from Facebook to your website for free. To add a link here, simply click on Add a Workplace and enter your website or company name, your position in the company, and a little bit of description about the company. You also don't want to forget to add a link, because that's how you'll be getting free traffic from Facebook. Now, despite what you might think, there are many people who go through your account profile simply because they are curious about who you are. Now that you know all the areas to optimize on your Facebook business account, what do you have to do next? Well, certainly you don't have to send any friend request to your friends or family again, because you don't want to end up with another personal business account. What you should be doing instead is joining a couple of Facebook groups that are related to your niche, but not just any type of Facebook group though. You have to find and join groups in your niche with many members who are active too in the group. There is absolutely no need of joining and posting in groups with few members, because not very many people will see your posts. So you want to find an active group in your niche where people are actually helping each other. You don't also want to join groups where a bunch of people are just posting links without much discussion. That's simply because such types of groups have less value when it comes to traffic generation. So how do you go about finding groups with many members who are actively helping each other in the group? Well, the simple way to do it is make a search using your targeted or main niche keyword. So if you are in the weight loss niche, for example, you should make a search using the keyword weight loss. If you are in the gardening niche, well, guess what? Your search should be about gardening. Now, after making your search for groups in your niche, click on the see all results here below, and Facebook will display all the groups related to the keyword you typed in the search bar. Now, what you want to start doing is going through some of these groups, checking out how many members they have got and how active the members are. From the group search results here, you can easily see on each of the results how many members are in the group and the number of posts shared in the group per day. Now, if I click on any of these groups, for example, again at the top here, you will see the number of members in the group, and when you scroll below, you can see all the activities of the group. You will easily see the number of new posts made just today in the group, and below that, the number of posts posted in the group in the last month. Going further below, you will also see again the number of members in the group and the number of new members that just joined the group in the last week. These are all indicators of how active the members in the group are. That means the higher the number of members in the group, the more active they are. So when going through the groups in your targeted niche, you should be looking for groups like these with many and active members. It's also important to note that there are some groups with just a few targeted members but who are very active and engaging. Now, most often, groups on Facebook are closed groups, so you want to click the join button, which will trigger an invitation to join the group. You can now go ahead and start joining a couple of groups in your niche, but you have to be careful not to join many groups in one day because that might trigger a signal that you're spamming the platform. It also doesn't make sense joining too many groups and spreading yourself too thin by trying to engage on all the groups. So 5 to 6 groups, for example, is a good base to start with. Another thing you should pay attention to is groups that allow self-promotion. Now, I know we are looking for free traffic, but that's a no-go area. Just look at it this way. If everyone joining a group is out to promote their content or service, it will end up being a link field where everyone just pops in and drops a link and is out. That's no good. You want to make sure to join groups that allow limited self-promotion or give permission for promotions at certain times or periods. That way, you'll be sure you are posting your content not to your competitors, but also to your targeted group of interest. Now, here is the thing. As you start getting approved on some of the groups you have already joined, you start seeing recent posts from those groups on your business account feed. When that starts happening, you want to set a daily action plan. Every single day, you want to spend about 20 to 30 minutes scrolling through your newsfeed, helping people who need help in the groups. You can start helping by answering questions of people you know the answers to. Now, in any situation that one of those questions can be answered with your content, a content that you created, say a blog post or a YouTube video, you can easily add the link at the end of your answers. I love answering questions about topics that I have answers for, and because the person asking the question is really looking for an answer, it automatically places me at that point as the expert. So if you want to stand out on any Facebook group that you join, you want to find questions that you are knowledgeable about and answer them. Give support, share links to your posts online that will help the person asking the question find an answer to their problem. Now, there is no doubt that in some of the questions that you know the answers to, you hardly find a related content that you have created to link to. In that case, you can still help answer the question without adding any link or getting anything back. And although that might look as if you're wasting your time, the truth is you are actually not. That's simply because people in your groups will start recognizing you if you're spending time helping other people in those groups. It will also ignite a sense of curiosity, which will cause some of the members in the group to start checking out your business profile, which is the whole reason why we had to optimize it to funnel people to wherever you want them to go. You also want from time to time to go into those groups that you join and make a post. Now, I'm not talking only about making promotional posts. That means post with links. What you should be doing is providing value to the members in the group and give them time to get to know you, which means you can make a post as simple as a sentence long. The beauty about Facebook is that when you make a short post, you have the option of choosing any of these image templates, which helps make your post stand out in the group. Now, if you don't know how to make simple posts like this, I'll be dropping a link below this video where you can download a list of 50 done for you Facebook posts that will work for any niche. So for example, I can just copy any of these posts, head over to a group and make my post, select a template and post it. Then you want to always make sure to come back after the post has been approved and reply to the comments or reaction. Again, a simple reaction will help. I also want you to remember that by asking questions, seeking for help within your group, so many people who are curious to know more about you will click through to check you out, and they will eventually fall on all the funneling links on your business profile. Now, I know all these tips might look like a long route to follow before getting traffic, but remember, the few people that go through your funnel and finally get to your website or landing page will be worth it. Now, since I started testing this traffic method and other free traffic methods, my YouTube channel, my website traffic, and my email list have been growing slowly but steadily every day.